इस वक्त सीधे रुक करना पड़ेगा भारत मंडपम का, जहां पर सांसद कार्तिकेय शर्मा क्या कुछ कह रहे हैं, सुनवाते हैं।
Since I am on the board of PGI Chandigarh, and I have got an opportunity to convey the government, the Ministry of Health, and the Honorable Minister approaches things from an outsider's perspective. I remember I was having a conversation with him about how many AIMS we are opening, and he was very candid to say that our thought process is not that we will open AIMS in every district. We will obviously do that, whatever we can, best to our ability. But for a country of the size and scale of India, which has more than 140 crore people, we need to change our thought process. And that is the mantra that the Honorable Prime Minister is working on and the Honorable Health Minister is working on. And the thought process is, how do you carry out the world's largest healthcare program, which the Honorable Minister spoke about very briefly. From that, because Sir is my senior colleague in the Rajya Sabha as well, and I was fortunate enough to be there in the House today when Sir was talking about how he was conferred the responsibility, and as a normal Karyakarta, coming from very humble beginnings, he became a minister in the state government in 2016. From there, his journey to become a minister of state. From there, his journey to becoming the health minister at a time when the world did not know how to deal with a pandemic of the size and scale of COVID, because no one knew what to do. Sir, I want to thank you and congratulate the government and yourself on your approach to how to solve the problems and the complex problems that are there in India, especially in the medical sector and the health sector. I remember, and it will always stay with me, he said that with the quantum of money we've been able to give insurance to 12 crore families, we might have not only been able to open a couple of AIMS with that. But if we increase that net, we will be able to cover the largest segment of the population in the country and provide them healthcare insurance, which is a remarkable achievement. And when you talk about it with at international forums, people really do not believe the size and scale that the India is operating on when it comes to the health sector. Sir, I would also like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Medically Speaking, the dedicated health vertical of the ITV Network, for conceptualizing and organizing these awards through their weekly TV shows and their web portals. They have been instrumental in raising awareness about crucial health issues and advocating for positive change in healthcare landscape. Sir, I remember this show was coined during the COVID crisis. And the team of editors was sitting and saying, what is it that a media entity can do to contribute in this time of crisis? And our editorial teams, our editors, Rishabh Gulati, Mr. Rana Yashwant, all of them got together and said, why don't we do television pe OPD? Because उस वक्त जानकारी का अभाव था. सबसे बड़ा विषय उस वक्त जानकारी का था, और जो अलग अलग भ्रांतियां फैलाई जा रही थी उसको किस तरीके से तोड़ा जाए. So we started a small initiative from our side called Medically Speaking, of giving the correct and the right perspective to people and how they can benefit from that information. So what started off as a show has turned into Medically Speaking as a platform, sir. Thank you very much for taking out time and being here. As we gather here today, it is fitting to pay homage to Sushrut, the father of surgery, whose ancient text, the Sushrut Samhita, stands as a testament to the rich heritage of Indian medicine and surgery. Sushrut's teachings have transcended time, guiding generations of healers with his profound wisdom and innovative surgical techniques. His holistic approach to healthcare, encompassing both physical and spiritual well-being, continues to inspire medical practitioners worldwide. The awards have been named in his honor and a tribute to his pioneering contribution to the field of healthcare. Amid our celebration of the remarkable individuals and institutions shaping the landscape of public health, we must also acknowledge the persistent change that confronts us. There exists what some have termed as the idiot syndrome, a phenomenon where misinformation and ignorance jeopardizes the health and well-being of communities. This syndrome, characterized by a disregard for medical expertise and a preference of pseudoscience, poses a grave threat to the public health and its efforts. As we honor the dedicated professionals and volunteers amongst us, Let us remain vigilant against the spread of misinformation and the dangers of idiot syndrome. We must continue to educate and empower our communities with accurate information and scientific knowledge. In the words of Albert Schweitzer, medicine is an art, not a trade, a calling and not a business. We must uphold the integrity of our profession and combat ignorance wherever it may arise. We will also be launching a special helpline today, sir, so that we can support and counsel those people to whom hospitals refuse the release of the dead bodies of their loved ones. One, especially due to unpaid hospital bills, as this goes against the Patient Rights Charter. In 2021, the NHRC issued an advisory titled Upholding the Dignity of Protecting Rights of the Dead, explicitly prohibiting hospitals from deliberately retaining dead bodies for non-payment of bills. Sir, I've personally been a big proponent of this, and I have raised this matter multiple times in the Parliament. And through this platform, I will request you, because I know you have been very sensitive on such issues, that we want to launch a campaign from ITV Network, ITV Foundation, where we will be also launching a helpline, and we will seek your guidance and the ministry's guidance. I know it's a state subject, and there's very little that your ministry can do. But still, whatever we can do to spread awareness and inform people so that they can take on and know their rights, and this is something where we must give the dignity to those people who need it the most. Especially such cases have come up just recently, 4 days back, there was a case in Lucknow as well. So my humble submission is that if you and the ministry can kindly direct us and help us in this campaign, which will benefit many people. So as the New York humanist Dick McMahon once said, a humanist is someone who does the right thing, even though he knows that no one is watching. It's our moral duty to ensure that every individual, even in death, is treated with dignity and respect. So I would like to once again thank you very much on the behalf of the ITV Network for taking out time. I know how busy schedule you have, and you were at as the minister in charge in the Rajya Sabha today, but still you took out time. And I really want to thank the entire ITV Network team, all the recipients of the awards who have made this event into a success, and let us continue to work towards a healthier and brighter future of Bharat. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Kartikeya Sharma, for your very topical words on the occasion, and also for translating words into action. Just yesterday you raised this issue in Parliament, and today, of course, the helpline has been conceptualized for family members whose loved ones, of course, perish in hospitals. One final recipient we would like to honor today. एक आखिरी विजेता हमारे सुश्रुत अवार्ड 2024 से हम इनको नवाजेंगे. Could we please have on stage Dr. Srinivas Reddy S. I would request Union Health Minister to please do the honors one final time. Dr. Srinivas Reddy S, Head Department of Cardiology, Government Medical College and Hospital, Chandigarh. इनको हम इस सुश्रुत पुरस्कार से आज नवाज रहे हैं हमारे ITV नेटवर्क के मंच पे. तालियों से इनको बधाई दें. मांडविया जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Thank you so much for your time today, and thank you very much for being with us once again. Kartikeya Sharma ji, thank you also for your time. Sadhguru ji, thank you also for your time, for being with us in this very special session. तो ये हमारा बेहद खास सेशन था जिसमें हमने स्वास्थ्य मंत्री से सुना. उनका संदेश जो है वो प्रेरणा बन के आया है हमारे सब विजेताओं के लिए. सारे हमारे जो सुश्रुत अवॉर्डीज हैं जिनको हमने आज नवाजा है, इन पुरस्कार से हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप जिस निस्वार्थ भाव से सेवा कर रहे हैं उसी भाव से आगे सेवा करते रहें.